What's up, iPad Focus fam? Get ready, because we've got a whirlwind of Apple news that's about to blow your minds. First up is Apple's next big move hiding in plain sight with a super affordable MacBook. We're talking about the possibility of a new, low-cost MacBook that could be powered by iPhone components, potentially using the A19 or A19 Pro chip, or maybe even the A18 Pro to keep costs down. Could this be the budget-friendly Mac we've all been waiting for? Then, we're diving deep into whether macOS's built-in Gatekeeper is truly protecting your Mac from all the nasties out there. Our reviewer put Gatekeeper and XProtect to the ultimate test, throwing over 130 pieces of questionable software at macOS to see just how robust Apple's native defenses really are. Is it enough for everyday users, or is a third-party suite still essential? Plus, Jessica Chastain is speaking out about Apple's decision to delay her new show, The Savant. The star of the upcoming Apple TV Plus series has shared her strong feelings about the postponement, which follows the assassination of Charlie Kirk. Chastain explains why she believes the show, which tackles difficult subjects like online hate groups and violence, is more relevant than ever. And finally, we've got more on Chastain's strong reaction to Apple's Savant postponement, with insights from iPad Focus critics on why this show might be exactly what America needs right now. You don't want to miss this. Hit that like, subscribe, and ring the bell so you don't miss a single update. Is Apple's budget MacBook hiding in plain sight? Could Apple be secretly planning a new, affordable MacBook that leverages cutting-edge iPhone technology? While Apple has recently refreshed the MacBook Air and Mac Studio, Mac enthusiasts are still eagerly awaiting more options. Rumors are swirling about a new low-cost MacBook that might be built using components from the latest iPhones, specifically hinting at the powerful A19 or A19 Pro chips, or perhaps the slightly older, but still potent A18 Pro to manage costs. This potential new MacBook could feature Apple's latest wireless networking chip, the N1, supporting Wi-Fi 7 and Bluetooth 6 for enhanced connectivity. There's also speculation about cellular connectivity, possibly powered by the new C1X modem, similar to what's found in the latest iPhones. Battery life is expected to be a strong point, potentially mirroring or even exceeding the 18 hours seen in the current MacBook Air, thanks to optimizations seen in the new iPhone 17 lineup. However, don't expect the advanced 18MP center stage, front-facing camera from the iPhone. Apple might even omit a built-in camera altogether, promoting continuity camera support with the user's iPhone instead. Fans are buzzing with excitement and speculation about the color options, with possibilities ranging from classic space gray to vibrant new hues inspired by the latest iPhone releases. The release window is anticipated for late fall, just in time for the holiday season. Now, before we dive into the next critical security update, stick around because you won't want to miss what we uncovered next. macOS Gatekeeper, your Mac's free antivirus defense. In an era where cybersecurity threats are constantly evolving, the question remains: how well does macOS defend itself against malware using its built-in Gatekeeper and XProtect features? We put these native defenses to the ultimate test, backing up a MacBook Pro, removing all third-party security software, and unleashing over 130 malicious applications across macOS 15.6.1. The results were eye-opening. While Gatekeeper and XProtect do an admirable job of blocking most threats and bombarding users with warnings, they are not foolproof. Our deep dive revealed that determined or even careless users can still bypass protections, allowing dangerous malware to gain access to sensitive system functions like the microphone, webcam, and keystroke logging. We successfully installed Trojans, malware suites that mimicked legitimate applications, and even compromised Safari's start page. Disturbingly, some potentially unwanted applications were installed without any warning whatsoever, slipping past Gatekeeper's scrutiny. Despite these vulnerabilities, the consensus is that for most users who stick to the Mac App Store, download from trusted developers, and pay attention to Apple's warnings, the built-in protections are generally sufficient. However, for those handling highly sensitive data or wanting an extra layer of security, a reputable third-party antivirus suite might still be a worthwhile investment. And remember, a time machine backup is your ultimate safety net. But what happens when the very platform you trust makes decisions that spark controversy? We've got the inside scoop next. Jessica Chastain disagrees with Apple's Savant postponement. Actress Jessica Chastain has publicly voiced her disagreement with Apple's decision to postpone the release of her upcoming Apple TV Plus series, The Savant. The thriller, starring Chastain as an undercover investigator targeting online hate groups, was slated for a September 26th release, but was abruptly delayed by Apple after careful consideration. This decision comes in the wake of several high-profile violent incidents, including the recent assassination of conservative commentator Charlie Kirk. Chastain took to Instagram to express her sentiments, emphasizing her strong partnership with Apple while clearly stating her misalignment on this particular decision. She detailed a grim timeline of recent violence in the United States, including the January 6th Capitol attack, assassination attempts on political figures, and numerous school shootings, arguing that these events make The Savant's themes of confronting violence and extremism more urgent than ever. Chastain believes the show honors the heroes who work to prevent such acts and expressed hope for its eventual release, despite respecting Apple's current pause. The delay has sparked significant discussion, with many, including iPad focus critics, suggesting that The Savant is precisely the type of content needed to address pressing societal issues. The postponement raises questions about Apple's editorial stance in the current climate and the balance between creative expression and public sensitivity. And the conversation around The Savant doesn't stop there. We have more powerful reactions coming up. Chastain, Apple's Savant delay amidst violence is unfortunately relevant. Jessica Chastain has made her stance clear. She's not aligned with Apple's decision to halt the release of her Apple TV Plus series, The Savant. The series, where Chastain portrays an undercover operative infiltrating extremist online communities to prevent domestic terrorism, was set to premiere on September 26th, but was unexpectedly postponed by the streamer. This move has been widely linked to the recent assassination of political commentator Charlie Kirk. In a candid Instagram post, Chastain, while affirming her respect for Apple as collaborators, articulated her disappointment with the delay. She drew a stark parallel between the show's subject matter and the alarming increase in violence across the United States over the past 5 years. Citing incidents ranging from political attacks to mass shootings, Chastain underscored that the show's exploration of confronting extremism is not only relevant but critically urgent. She emphasized that The Savant is a tribute to those working to prevent violence and that honoring their bravery feels paramount, especially now. This situation has ignited debate, with iPad Focus's chief TV critic noting that The Savant is exactly the kind of show society needs in these turbulent times. The decision to delay the series is seen by some as Apple potentially prioritizing its own narrative control over tackling complex, sensitive issues head-on, suggesting that avoiding such topics perpetuates the very problems the show aims to address. Don't go anywhere. We're wrapping up all this Apple news with a lightning-fast recap and your essential call to action. All right, Apple fans, that's a wrap on today's news. We covered the potential for a super affordable new MacBook, put Apple's built-in macOS security to the test, and heard directly from Jessica Chastain about the controversial delay of her series The Savant. Make sure you're subscribed and the notification bell is on so you never miss an update. Follow us on all social platforms and drop a comment below telling us what you think about these stories. We'll see you in the next one.